It's this one. I mean, it's just a passion, desire, character. That's what they had. And you have to say Liverpool were far the better side.
I mean, it was a thrilling game of football in many ways.
What a game.
Whatever you think about the result.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to sort of admit it, isn't it? In many ways, they have got all these qualities that the lads have been speaking about, but you know, looking over certainly this game at Anfield, Liverpool are by far the better team. But you know, that's what we love about football. I suppose it's not. It's
the underdogs can win on occasions, but the grit and determination of Simeone's men, you have to admire.
You nothing but admire it. And some people would say, "Oh, the purists of football this is anti-football, etc." They just came to defend. Well, when they had the ball, they still played that. The composure, passing out from the back at times, under pressure, some great skills from individuals. But another thing that you have to say, that coming to places like this stage of the tournament, you need your goalkeepers to play well, and our Black today was phenomenal.
Yeah. The Madrid players, they'll sit down in their dressing room, they'll look at each other, won't they, and they'll say, oh my word, how good were that team that we've just beaten there, that we've never played anything like that. No. They literally blew them away for 90 minutes, but you say, perseverance hanging on in there, and anything can happen in football.
Kieran, that was an astonishing turnaround.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be very difficult, even with the lead before the game. You know, Liverpool are a fantastic side, but we just needed to, you know, stick defensively strong, you know, keep our shape and try and frustrate Liverpool as much as we can. We knew we'd get our chances if we break the press of Firmino, Mane and Salah. So, but you know, we kept on believing, we kept on going and going, and yeah, we got the win.
Because there were times you looked like you were on the ropes. They had chances.
Yeah, of course. We knew that before we come here. You know, Liverpool are very strong at home. You know, I played them in Premier League so many times, and we just needed to stick together, keep our defensive shape, try and frustrate them as much as we can. And we knew we'd get our chances, and it's just about being clinical in that moment, and we sure was tonight.
Diego Simeone's sides, they don't give up, do they?
No, never give up. You know, the way we play is the way we train. Mister, you know, every single day in training, you see him on the touchline. He's like this in training. It's a joy to work with him and to learn off him, and I'm absolutely delighted to be here.
Yeah, it's a really classy defensive performance. The way you just sort of wait and then come at the end of the game.
Yeah, you know, you see Atletico over the years how defensively strong they are, and we're showing that again tonight. You know, even though we went 1-0 down, but we just kept our composure, stayed defensive, kept our shape. And we knew our chances would come if we break the first press, and we've done that tonight. But you know, the substitutions who come on made a big impact, and you know, subs are so important.
These are the kind of nights that you made the move to Atletico for.
Yeah, obviously it was a difficult year for me last year. I knew I needed the change, and I didn't want to come to the end of my career and regret not going abroad. And when a club like Atletico come in for you, you know, you can't say no. I'm loving my time here. I'm learning new things every single day, and hopefully I'm here for many years.
With this kind of crafty side and with this kind of quality, do you think you could go all the way?
You know, you don't want to look too far ahead, obviously. There's some fantastic teams still in the competition, but we just need to focus on ourselves, keep believing like we did tonight, and who knows what happens at the end of the season.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
I got one English winner in the Champions League this week then, Kieran Trippier. It's a good experience for a player. I mean, I did it. Michael, you did it.
I didn't.
I know. You could have done.
I had opportunities to go, but I was too addicted to winning trophies at Man United, so I couldn't leave. So, but it was. Sorry.
I was too vital to all my clubs here.
But it's just like, it's great characters. You got to be the right type of person to do it. Embrace that. He's going out there. I've seen some articles he's written where he's dedicated himself to learning the language and wants to be part of the culture out there. And I think you've got to do all them things if you want to have a long life out there.
Yeah, OK. Let's remind ourselves about events this evening. First half, Liverpool very dominant. In fact, overall, they had 35 shots, Liverpool. 35 shots and converted 2, obviously. But the first one was Wijnaldum, and we thought that's going to set up a victory, Michael.
Yeah, we did.
Wijnaldum, that'll be forgotten now.
Yeah.
Given the result.
Well, of course, that's always...
That's the way, the nature of the game, yeah.
Exactly, that's the sport. We had to wait a long time. Liverpool very dominant, loads of chances, didn't statistic. Well, what happened next? Marcos Llorente has only scored 3 goals in his entire career. He scored 2 from outside the box in the next 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was...
You know, we're sat here and we're thinking he could... We said, didn't we? During the game, he could cost Liverpool at any moment, and it happened.
That's what happened.
You're not surprised, that's the problem.
Imagine being him now. Imagine what he's feeling now in that change room. He'll think all eyes are on him, everyone's looking at you. When you make a mistake in a game, That's the feeling you get in changing when you think everyone's trying to go pat you on the back. You're thinking, please go away, please.
Alone,
But he's going to have some character building.
Yeah.
He's going to have a look at himself, obviously, and he's going to need his teammates at this moment.
It's difficult to come back from that. I mean, we strikers miss chances and stuff, but a goalkeeper's howlers just seem to be so much worse.
He's done okay this season when he's come in, but it's the odd error that he's prone to making.
That Alisson probably wouldn't.
And that's the thing. I think people go through it with Salah, who's the most important, Van Dijk, but I think on nights like this, it proves how important Alisson is.
It certainly does. And then suddenly it was 2-2.
His personality is crazy.
Yeah, he's sort of horribly likeable.
I like him. I'd just go for the first word personally.
I like him. I like him. I think you've got to respect him. I think no matter what you think about the way his teams play, the way that he gets his teams ready and riled up in every situation, every game, again, they're a true representation of his personality.
And the players want to play for him.
Yeah, you can tell.
They all buy into it, the crowd buy into it, everybody. Morata, I think, when he ran through for Jurgen Klopp. Let's get a Liverpool view. Their captain, Jordan Henderson's with Des.
Jordan, that's a pretty cruel reward for the evening.
Yeah, obviously we were really disappointed. I thought the performance overall was very good. Intensity, everything we spoke about before the game. We put into the game everything, and we're bitterly disappointed. We'll be disappointed with the goals we've conceded. But if we look at the performance, I think for the large parts of the game, we'll be pleased with. Just obviously disappointed with the goals we conceded.
But from this competition, just a couple of moments of loss of concentration, just one error, and suddenly everything changed.
Yeah, of course. We've experienced it over the last few years. You need to be fully focused at all times. And any mistake or any lapse in concentration can cost you. And like I say, we're really disappointed with the result overall, because I felt as though, like I said, the performance would probably deserve to go through.
Does it feel worse because you had that grip on the game for 90 minutes? You were outstanding.
Yeah, like I said, the performance level was, and that's all you can really focus on, and while you're in the game. But overall, we've got to be, we were really disappointed with the position that we were in, and then to concede the goals we did isn't like us. So, very disappointing, and we've got to take it on the chin.
And it's not just about that slip from the goalkeeper and the misplaced pass. There were chances as well, overhead kicks, woodwork, close saves. Black had a great game as well. Yeah,
he made some great saves. But we created so many chances to score, and obviously just couldn't find the net. Well, we did twice, but we couldn't find the third to kill the game off. But listen, the lads give everything, as we always do. We left everything on the field, and unfortunately we just couldn't get the result we wanted.
They're a horrible side to play in many respects. I mean that almost as a compliment.
Yeah, listen, that's the way they play. It's hard to play against, defend really well. But to be honest, we still created a lot of chances. It wasn't as if the defended so well where we didn't create much. We created a lot. So overall, like I said, we've got to be really disappointed with the result, and we will be. And tonight and tomorrow will be, it'll not feel nice. But we've got to use it. We've got to react in the right way, and finish off the season well.
Finish off the season with the Premier League title. No double this year.
Yeah, well, listen, we've got the derby next, which is a big game for us. So that's what the focus needs to turn to very quickly, because that's a big game, and just keep taking the game by game until the end of the season. But we want to finish strongly.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
It's not something he's accustomed to lately, giving interviews after a defeat. But he speaks well, and he plays well as well.
Yeah, he speaks well. He's very good at summing up and getting the temperature of the game, and so you have to take that on the chin. It's not easy coming out after when you get beaten in big games like this to talk. And as a captain, that's the responsibility of a captain. Yeah,
it's part of the job. But he was right what he said. I mean, they were brilliant, comfortably
Absolutely.
the better side.
I thought for 1-0, I thought it was the most entertaining and one-sided 1-0 I've seen for a long time. And I thought it was just a matter of time until they got the next one. As Rio said, he summed it up really well. And then you're going to look at the positives. You wake up in the morning, you'll be gutted, but you start looking at the positives. If you'd asked Liverpool fans at the start of this season, you're going to win the Premier League and nothing else, snap your hands off. That's exactly what they've needed to fill their collection for a long, long time. So, again, the pain now is deep, but tomorrow's another day. And
is it better when you play well and lose, or it doesn't really make any difference. I think it's mild, slightly better, isn't it? It gives, I don't know, is it?
Possibly. They've just gone out of the Champions League, so I don't mean to. But like
stupid question.
Jordan
really.
Henderson said there, he looks devastated, doesn't he? I mean, they'll be devastated because they're not used to losing either and going out of competitions. But on the plus side, as Mo said, if you ask any of these fans, I know quite a few of them, and they would have bitten your arm off for the Premier League title, and they would have gone out the group stages. They would have taken that at the start of the season.